Alright, finally got a chance to get out. We didn't have electricity for a little while because there was a tornado that went through our county. So, we've got electricity back. It's pretty hot still, but finally made it out. It's been probably 2 weeks or so since we've made it out. But this is the area I'm going to be looking at this time. Water's pretty low because it's been pretty hot. It's about 86 degrees right now. So, let's get started. And it looks like we got part of an old pot maybe, like a plant pot. And then this place is always pretty good with flint, just raw flint. Got a little chunk of raw flint. Looks like it's got a little bit of quartz in it. Being eaten alive, but pretty dragonfly. Not quite sure what it's doing. Probably don't want to know. But it's pretty colors. It's getting a little bit dark, but camera's not wanting to pick it up. That would have been nice. You can see part of the handle. Here's I think these go together. This is a bit too big to bring home, but it's a strange, I feel like it's like a hospital green, the 70s seafoam green. Very heavy. I don't think there's any writing on it anywhere, but I'll leave that one for another time when I'm feeling particularly strong. Husband just found this and brought it to me. I don't know if that means 1962 was when it was made, but I'll take it. It's pretty green. My husband just found a Fago. I don't think it's super old, but I don't know, maybe 70s? What's it say on the bottom? Oh, it's a little bit dirty.
1271.
So 1971 maybe? I don't know, we'll look it up. We'll keep it just because it says Fago. We don't have one of them, but slim pickings this time. Also, since the storm that produced the tornado, our area has been dammed up, kind of. None of this was here the last time we were here. So, yeah. Just found these in the water. I don't know how well you can see them. Like, marble tile. And they look the same on the front, but the backs are different and they don't line up. So, use them for some sort of project, put them in my tile collection. Found another piece of that same tile, I think. But on the back, you can see where it had been stuck on or something with some like mortar or something, but it says Argin. I have no idea if that's the full word or not since it broke off right there, but it's something. I'll try to research it. And then, while I'm at it, looks like there might be something right here. Nice piece of porcelain. I know some people don't like the crackle or whatever you call it, but I think it's pretty. I prefer it. And then might be something right here. It's looking kind of shinier than everything else. Might be a piece of flint. Looks like maybe it's been worked. I'll take it home just in case. this anything, maybe? Yep, okay. This is another piece of some sort of marble or tile. Well, that's strange. It's got like a backing that's coming off of it. Peel and stick? Floor tile, maybe? I don't know. Let's see. Oh. I think that's just a rock. Sorry about the sniffling. My allergies are getting to me a little bit. Oh, I see something over there. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's a little bit deep. Oh, it has a part of a maker's mark. Looks like maybe German? Oh, there's also a grackle that keeps getting kind of angry. I think it has a nest. Where'd it go? It's like right over there. You can just barely, oh, see his head, maybe. See if I can zoom in on him. Yep, there he is. Got a little snake. There he goes. Oh, he's taking off. I don't want to pursue him and upset him, but yeah, I think he's upset. I'm going to leave him alone, but cute little guy. Rinse this off a bit. I bet that creek has some sort of maybe dump or something, or stuff's coming from it.
That's the old farm.
Part of a, is that part of a plate?
Yeah.
Oh wow. This is, you can't really tell because it's, well, you can kind of tell. It's like a brown, not a black, but it's pretty. Let me see some of the plate. Come back. Oh, I also see something right here that's blue. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, we're gonna try to get over to this little side creek here, because I think there's some stuff there, but it's pretty deep. Wow. Oh, that's so pretty. Have to clean that up. Does that have a maker's mark on the back at all? No. It's still pretty. Look at this blue piece.
Oh yeah, it's nice.
Well, let's try to hoof it over there. We're probably gonna get kind of wet. We'll do our best. Wish us luck. Not super exciting, but found a very large bolt. I hope it doesn't go to a bridge. Hope it isn't needed for a bridge. Maybe a tractor implement. It's pretty large. We're not going to disturb them, but I said we're not going to disturb them. But we found some weird little eggs. Egg sacs. I don't know what else it would be. Maybe fish, but there's not very big fish in here. So we'll leave them alone. Okay, so we made it in this little creek, but it's very dark. So sorry in advance if you can't see some of this. But I'll do a roundup. This is a very thin part of like a glass measure of some sort. So we're starting to see some signs of stuff up here. We'll keep going. Oh, there's the remains of an old car. So we'll get back to it.
Normal.
If anybody knows what this is, please let me know. I'm gonna keep it just because I like the glass. I don't know if it's like an old insulator, but here's part of the dump. Mostly car parts and concrete, but we'll keep going. There's more down a little bit further. Found another piece of tile with some letters on it, but this place is very overgrown, so we might have to come back in the fall maybe. I just really don't want to get any ticks. I work for a health department and I know for a fact that this county is pretty bad with ticks this year, so I'm heading back. My husband's still out there somewhere. I'm sure I'll be pulling ticks off of him later. Got a couple of mallards. I usually have, like, I'm kind of weird. I've usually got duck food in my car, but I'm so far away from it right now. But it's nice just to watch them too. I don't know if you can see them very well. It's kind of dark, but there goes one. So we have a smaller haul this time. A lot of tiles. I'll start with the tiles. I don't think they're super old, but some of them do have partial names on them. This one wasn't enough to really find anything out about it. If anyone knows what this could be, please let me know. This one says Argin. It looks like there were words under there too, or letters. But this is like some sort of mortar or cement, and I can't get it off. I might try chipping away at it later. It looks like maybe some sort of peel off backing. Like I said, not super old. This one has some of the peel off backing on it too. Sorry about the lighting. It's dark outside, so I'm using artificial lighting. This would have been some sort of measuring bottle, maybe for medicine. This is my favorite piece just because I love the color. It would have been really pretty if it was whole. So a piece of maybe a pot of some sort, like a plant pot maybe. This, I'm assuming, is a bottle from 1962. I don't know what it would have been, but it's a really pretty green color. Maybe some sort of soda. Got one piece of flint. Just a raw piece. Part of a plate. It's got a really pretty design on it, like maybe daisies, if I can get it to focus. Unfortunately, there's nothing on the back to tell us who the manufacturer was. And then we've got this. I picked it up because it's glass, which I thought was neat, but it's a car part. So it's a gas fuel bowl. My husband's actually the one that knew what this was. It's most likely from a vehicle or a tractor from the 1950s or so. I believe sediment would have collected in it. Not 100% sure, but I don't know a lot about cars, but I picked it up because it was neat and it was glass. So then we've got this Faygo bottle. We tried to open it so that we could clean the inside, but we would ruin the cap opening it. So we're trying to debate on whether or not we want to open it or not. It just says not to be refilled, Faygo. Not super exciting, but on the bottom it's got a 5, a 12, a B, and then 9301, and then a 71. And I think the 71 is probably the year mark. I'm going to assume that it's from the 70s. It's older. So we don't have one of these, so. Then there's this piece. Oddly enough, this little eagle here was enough for me to identify who made it. I actually used Google Lens. It's a wonderful piece of technology, but it's CT Altwasser, and I think it's German. Karl Thielsch founded the factory in 1845. It quickly became the second largest porcelain factory in Silesia, and it employed 1,400 employees at its peak. I wish I had more of it, but at least I have enough to show me who made it. So underneath this eagle would have said like CT something or other. They had it in both green and blue. I wish it would focus better. But it's kind of like a screaming eagle there. So, and then the last piece is this. Someday I'll find an entire crock pot. But I think it's neat when you find part of the handles. So I've actually got a book, The Collector's Guide to Country Stoneware and Pottery by Don and Carol Raycraft. And I wanted to show you guys in this book. This is the piece that I have. Not necessarily this pot per se, but right where the handle would have been. So it would have gone up and over, kind of like that. Unfortunately, this is all I have of it, but someday. So that's all I've got this time. It's a little bit of a smaller haul. It's been really hot out. Haven't been getting out a whole lot, so hopefully we get more next time. But thank you.